Thanks for taking the time to meet with me, Adam.
Of course. I'm just glad you seem to have turned a corner. The last time we spoke in your gym, I wasn't sure if you were going to save Hector or punch me in the face.
Neither was I. You gave me a lot to think about. And now I can be who I'm supposed to be. Not who I was pretending to be.
You made the right call.
But that's not why I'm here.
I figured there was more. What do you got?
We are full speed ahead on the road to Wrestlemania, and Cody's going after the World Heavyweight title.
So you see an opening to get back to Braun Breaker.
Exactly. There's only one title that matters to me, and it's strapped around Braun's waist. So I'm going to make a statement that Braun and Heyman can't ignore. I'm donating my old championship to the WWE archives.
That might be enough to get Braun's attention.
Might. It definitely will. He won't be able to resist stepping up no matter what Heyman tells him. So what do you think? Can you help make this official?
I can. Just watch yourself. You're kicking a hornet's nest, and those bastards sting.
This title, this championship, I held it once, briefly. But in that moment, I stood alongside greats. Cody Rhodes, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns. But I didn't come here to cling to the past. I came to let it go. I'm donating this championship to the WWE archives because this is where it belongs. The only title that matters now is around the waist of Braun Breaker.
I think we've heard about enough.
You want some?
I'm here, aren't I? After what I did
What
to you,
you did is
that's
what you're
enough.
gonna do,
This
big
isn't the
man.
place.
And
You're
you just
broken
flew
out
halfway
all the way
across
across
the
the
country.
country.
Right.
Gentlemen, please. Braun, this isn't worth it. This is a desperate publicity stunt by a relic among relics. This man thinks that by donating a used retired belt, he can magically insert himself into the main event of WrestleMania? No, that is not how it works in the era of Braun Breaker. Unlike the archetype, I came here with actual news. Braun Breaker's challenger at WrestleMania will earn the right inside the Elimination Chamber. So enjoy your ceremony, put your trophy on the shelf, tell yourself you meant something.
Well, you certainly made a spectacle at the archives, didn't you? Adam Pearce said you're trying to get back on the straight and narrow, but now I have my doubts.
Last time you saw me, I was running from the Wyatts. I ended up finding myself. I know I have some work to do to earn back your trust. But I will. I just needed to make a statement that I was sure Braun Breaker and Heyman would hear. And they did.
Maybe so. But Heyman was right. Winning the Elimination Chamber match is the last ticket to face Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
So what do I need to do to get that ticket?
Simple. Earn it. Go find Road Dogg. He'll set you up with matches against top opponents. Go out there and make my decision easy for me.
Hey, Road Dogg. I'm here to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match.
I know it's my job to give you matches, and I'm willing to give you another chance. But don't think I forgot about everything you did.
I haven't forgotten either. But now's my chance to make up for it.
Fair enough.
What do you got for me first?
This will go a long way to helping you qualify for the chamber match.
Here to remind the world who he is, the archetype.
A superstar with every ingredient to be a megastar. Yeah. And his opponent from the...
And now this 2 out of 3 falls match presents an opportunity for these superstars to display their mental and physical toughness.
And in some ways, defeating an opponent twice is the ultimate show of dominance. Something that carries major bragging rights in the locker room.
Super kick! Gosh!
Driven into that corner. What are we going to see?
Alley-oop! Gee, what a kick! Oh, caught on the chin. Super kick! Looking to take it to the air now.
Incoming!
LA Knight's hopes are waiting.
Knight needs to figure things out.
And some might say you have no margin for error in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Well, that's not true. You have a margin for one error, but if you aren't able to correct mistakes and adjust your strategy on the fly, that margin's going to get thin very, very quickly.
And he found an opening to fire back.
Knight showing it's not a time for lying down, it's a time for fighting back.
Rolling elbow right on the mark. Oh, here we go. This is raw power. Way up and down hard.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
From the heavens! Absurd amount of agility required there.
2! Got it! No! Just a 2!
There it is. That fighting spirit doing whatever you can to power through and stay in this thing.
Oh, look at this aggression in the corner.
Yeah, on the throat in the corner.
Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
But I think the real question is, how much more can anyone survive? Oh, getting ready for something devastating here. Goes for the Manhattan drop into a lariat. Wow.
Straight forearm.
Goodness, what a 450.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Cover. 2. No, stops the count at 2.
Color me impressed. I have no idea how he managed to kick out at this point. Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut.
It's night-night time.
GTS. LA Knight is done.
2. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, the Archetype,
You want to be top dog? Then see what you can do in this match.
How did I end up going on a bender?
A man who reminds the world who he is one match at a time.
The social media megastar, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul appearing ready to compete.
You gotta love what Logan Paul has been able to do in the WWE. You can just tell he's a natural-born athlete in every way, and that's why he's so natural in the ring.
Getting under everyone's skin also seems to come very natural to Logan. It's lucky for him that he's able to back up all his big talk in the ring. He's got more than a few superstars looking to humble him.
But there's quite the obstacle standing in his path tonight. This superstar hasn't backed down from anyone who's bold enough to face him. Costly error there.
Stomping down. And now he's going to the top rope.
If this lands, it's over.
Phoenix Splash! Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Oh, good night. What a knee. Whoa! Barrel roll tope.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
All out of sorts. He won't see this coming at all. Off the ropes and connected with that springboard, man. Logan Paul sidesteps. Counters on counters. Technical prowess on display.
A calculated attack here against Logan.
Logan Paul is being worked on heavily, leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
And Paul caught by surprise.
He slipped out of the way there.
That took athleticism. Straight into the pin. 2! Oh, he kicked out.
Getting the shoulder up in time, but it has clearly gotten so much tougher for them to do so.
He connects with a counter, and he's looking out of sorts now.
Nobody thought this match was going to be easy. It was bound to be a grueling affair.
And now he's landing an unbroken chain of attacks.
This is another gear now. Nothing and no one can touch him. Not while he's on this roll.
Fends it off. Good counter. A rolling fireman's carry.
Oh, fought that off with the stiff elbow, man. Lifted up and back down with a GTS.
Logan Paul looks knocked out.
2 count. Finally got him. I can't believe this match is finally over.
Here is your winner, the Archetype,
He picked his moment, stayed composed, and pulled away.
You've worked hard to get to this point. Now finish your story.
Back in WWE, back for glory, the archetype.
Ladies and gentlemen, the killer has been unleashed.
We're underway with Bronson Reed.
Big Bronson Reed, essentially the epitome of the saying, I didn't come here to make friends, I came here to win. With the mind of a businessman and the offensive styling of a wrecking ball, Bronson Reed is a superstar to both watch and fear.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Shrewd, opportunistic, vicious, and agile. Bronson Reed is the modern-day big man and as dangerous as they come.
But he's going to have to fight tooth and nail if he wants to get the win over this superstar. This might be one of the toughest men I've ever seen in WWE.
Arm smash after the stomps. Picture perfect backbreaker. And perhaps Reed's confidence just got a bit shaken.
No cause for concern on his part. It's still early. Driven down.
And Reed is now in a demoralizing spot.
All of Reed's power is smartly being negated.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Squashed into the turnbuckle.
Producing a trampling.
Oh, did you see that? You really have to be confident in your athletic ability to pull off a standing moonsault like, if this lands, it's over. Good Lord, that's it. Call the match.
Oh, Bronson, avoid contact.
Being carried around now. Can he do it? He kicks out instantly.
Still a ways to go in this match based on that.
Clothesline.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Oh, butterfly. Lung blower.
Good luck breathing after that. Oh, getting your mind back into this.
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
No quick things, too. Not at all.
Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Here we go.
GTS. Will Bronson get back up?
2 count. Picking up the victory as his opponent stares up at the lights.
Here is your winner, the Archetype.
When it's time to party, we will party hard.
A match like this is why you get into this business in the first place.
A man who adds to his legacy with every match. Here's the bell, and Seth Rollins is looking ready as ever.
The master manipulator, Seth.
Wait a second.
I like it.
But come on, you really had to take advantage here?
In this profession, you have to take advantage every chance you get.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Rollins just a step too slow. Super kick!
Gosh. Both wrists captured and pow! Collar and elbow.
Oh, man.
Boom! Rollins got caught believing his own hype a bit.
You might see this as an early wake-up call. Get the blood pumping.
Bang! He finds a counter.
These two have learned each other so well.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Oh, the rear super kick!
From behind, nasty.
And he fends off the attack.
What a display here. Counters on both sides. Hooked up. Spiked.
Oh, the knee drop connects. Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
Rollins being subjected to a beatdown.
And this one might be headed ringside. Countering that offense. And he slides him back to the mat.
450 finds the mark.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Momentum isn't completely out of Seth's side just yet.
Brief sign of adrenaline.
He forces the break by getting to the ropes. Running knee lift. He seemingly got nothing left in the tank, just taking this assault.
Yeah, man. He's just unloading his whole bag right now.
Impressive reversal on Rollins. Boom! A knee right to the face. It's night-night time.
Seth has got to dig deep now.
2. Wow, just barely making it out.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting, even if it kills him.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
Wow, the absolute precision and agility of that maneuver.
Seth retaliates. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
Yeah, he's going to use this window of opportunity before it closes.
Getting him into the corner.
Punch right to the face.
To the midsection double underhook.
The old butterfly. Lung blower.
Good luck breathing after that.
Giving it all that.
Here we go.
Down with a GTS. That spells doom for Rollins.
There's 2. Finally, it's over.
Here is your winner, the Archetype
Congratulations. You've officially qualified for the Elimination Chamber.
Now you're talking. Thank you.
Don't overwhelm yourself with gratitude yet. Drew McIntyre is going into the chamber with every conceivable axe to grind, and Gunther has been on the warpath since he lost the World Heavyweight Championship. Ethan Page is hungry. Jey Uso's ready to go back to the main event, and Trick Williams wants to be the face of this company. Every man in that chamber wants Braun at WrestleMania just as much as you do.
I know what I'm getting myself into.
Good. Then I've got to ask, are you feeling ready to dive into the deep end? Or do you want a few more rounds with the best of the best? Road Dogg still has matches for you.
Let's get to Elimination Chamber. I'm ready.
I can see it on your face. Best of luck, Archetype.
Just wanted to catch you before the chaos starts and wish you luck.
You're not supposed to be wishing people luck. You're an impartial general manager.
I'm not wishing you luck as a GM. I'm saying it as a friend. Nonetheless, it's a bummer your plan at the Archives didn't work out, but you made it this far. Good work.
Thanks.
Thank me by going out there, winning the match, and beating Braun at Mania so I can get you on my damn show. Honestly, I'd just rather deal with you than Heyman.
Fair. Hopefully next time we talk, it'll be about signing a Raw contract.
Hey, Type. I'm so glad I ran into you before our big chamber match tonight. I had something important I wanted to run by you.
Oh yeah? What's that?
I'm sure you've been following my meteoric ascension. I was one of the final four in the Royal Rumble, then I defeated Damian Priest and Solo Sikoa to qualify for the chamber match tonight.
Thanks for the recap. What's your point?
I have an amazing opportunity to offer you. I know you've been dead set on carrying the WWE Championship again. So, after I win the chamber, then the WWE title, I will literally let you carry it.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'll allow you to carry my championship through airports, hotel lobbies, while you're waiting in line for my rental car. Not to the ring, of course. But you can understand my generosity does have some boundaries. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Ethan? You better stop talking or you won't even make it to the chamber.
So is that a soft yes? Or a maybe? You know what? We'll circle back. I'm gonna go get ready.
There he is, ready to finally get back to where you started your comeback.
Jordan! I'm ready, but I'm about to walk in a cage with 5 other dudes who would tell you the same thing.
Everybody's ready till they get punched in the face, so go do some punching, Archetype.
Right back at you, Juggernaut. I'm guessing Io Sky thinks she's ready for you tonight.
Io's one of the best for a reason, but whatever game plan she's walking in with is gonna end real quick. Then I'm gonna kick back and watch the women's chamber to see who I got at Mania.
You've had one hell of a year, Jordan. If I were in the women's division, we'd have a main event for the ages.
You know divisions don't mean a thing to me if you're looking for a scrap.
The Archetype versus the Juggernaut has a main event sound to it. But I think I got my hands full.
Smart boy. We'll have to save it for another time. Good luck out there tonight.
Ethan Page is here and can barely walk.
The following is an Elimination Chamber match. The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining following the eliminations will be the...
Drew McIntyre sets his sights on a title match at Wrestlemania.
And his opponents, first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in.
Gunther is truly the ring general in the Elimination Chamber. Trick Williams is here to get back into the title picture tonight.
And from Columbia, South Carolina,
will the Archetypes' comeback survive the Elimination Chamber? The Elimination Chamber has been locked and we are underway. A shot at Braun Breaker's WWE Championship at Wrestlemania is on the line.
And Ethan Page had to drag himself out here to compete. We still don't know who attacked him backstage.
When it comes to Ethan, it could have been anyone. Either way, we've already got some controversy, and the bell's just rung. Big clothesline. Oh, dear, this doesn't look good.
Alley-oop, turning the tables.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Super kick.
And now Jay is getting beaten down.
Yeah, but Uso's just one move from turning this around.
Opportunity now for Jay to capture some momentum.
If Jay was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Ooh! Kick and an uppercut. The reversal. He saw that coming. The shoulder up after one.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
The winner of the Elimination Chamber faces Braun Breaker at WrestleMania. Oh, butterfly. Low blow. Here's a cover. Could be it.
First elimination of the chamber, but this thing is far from over.
Pot open. Drew McIntyre is about to join the chaos that is the Elimination Chamber. Returning to the ring now. Delivers the sling blade. Bam!
And he gets directed into the corner.
Hail Mary! Arm wringer in control.
Here we go.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in. Way up and down hard.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Drew's getting cut off at the knees in every turn.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
He endured the charge and now looks to lead his own raid.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this. To the throat.
Ooh, kick to the gut gets them out of that one. Oh, that weight just compacting the neck.
And McIntyre's need to fight being met in kind there. Bang! Knee right to the face.
Ooh.
It's night-night time.
GTS. The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
2 count. Near fall.
The Scottish Warrior refusing to lay down his sword just yet. But you have to think that took a lot out of him.
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence.
Oof. Connected with that knee drop.
Vicious knee drop.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Drew's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. What impact off that knee lift. And a poison run.
Looks like it's time for Gunther to officially enter the Elimination Chamber match.
Suplex drops him right on the neck.
Oh, flying back with a stiff shot to the face.
McIntyre turns things around.
Brought down with a neck breaker. McIntyre a step ahead there.
Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Back suplex. Oh, ouch. Boom! Read that one.
Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
Yokes up their opponent.
Picture perfect sidewalk slam.
Gunther gets clapped.
Drew McIntyre right here.
Cover! Oh my God!
Man, that might be pure muscle memory.
McIntyre needs to find a recourse, find another option to take this match. Oh, and he stops that offense.
To the midsection double underhook.
The old butterfly, lung blower.
Good luck breathing after that. He left an opening.
Oh, drop right on the back of the net with that brainbuster.
Scooped up. It's time to say goodnight. Drew is completely out of it.
Two. Well, who knows if he ends this near, because we still have 4 more combatants inside the chamber.
Here we go.
Trick Williams finally getting in on this chamber match. 2.
And with that, the numbers inside the chamber have dwindled to 3.
Cinching in a waistlock, but right hands from the opposition.
What's he going to do to Trick? Well-executed suplex.
This deep into a match, I wonder what more they have to give.
Whatever it is, they're looking to empty their tanks here.
Tying up their opponent.
Oh,
Patella brainbuster.
is it enough? The cover! And a strong kick out at 1.
The adrenaline is pumping. And when it's pumping, man, you do whatever you must to kick out of pins like that. Right on top of the dome.
Williams looking unable to get a leg up in this match.
Williams having trouble getting his bearings.
Sling blade!
In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Well-timed sweep shifts the balance.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Oh, man!
Well, Trick is certainly being tested now. Alley-oop! He's completely dominant right now, refusing to let up.
The man's on fire now, and you can't put him out. You just can't.
Connecting with the Falcon Arrow.
Oh, my goodness.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. It's on now. Ethan Page getting in on the chaos in the chamber. The old butterfly. And there's the cover. Forces the shoulder up after 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
And there's the sling blade.
Lifted up and back to S. And that could keep Ethan down. Another casualty in the chamber, and we are staring at the final 2.
And a clothesline for the exclamation point.
Here's the cover. Is it enough? Oh.
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes.
This far along, you'd think he'd be down for a little bit longer.
The attitude adjustment.
And staying with it, into the cover.
He breaks the ref's count after 1.
Wow. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
Williams gets countered.
Smacked in the face with a kick. Trick diagnosing his target.
Scooped up. It's time to say goodnight. GTS.
Will the overtake Trick?
2. He's done it. The Archetype has done it.
The Archetype is going to WrestleMania.
Oh my God, that's Jacob Fatu. Where the hell did he come from?
Fatu's on a rampage.
Delivering vicious headbutts, one after another.
We know what's coming now.
Wait, what is Fatu thinking?
He's thinking he's going to take this to the next level. He's climbing the damn pod.
He's 20 feet away.
Are you kidding me?
Holy!
Fatu just demolished the Archetype's road to WrestleMania.
And left us with more questions than answers.
Fatu, why did you assault the Archetype?
You got it twisted. I didn't assault the Archetype. He assaulted me. Hell out the way. He assaulted me. When he walked in here and said my title don't matter, when he stole my spot in the Elimination Chamber, he assaulted me. Archetype, next time I see you, it won't be in the ring. It's gonna be in the crime scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Champion Braun Breaker and his special counsel, Mr. Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Byron. I'm consistently surprised by the fact you still work here. Who's first? How about Marcus Brown?
Thanks, Paul. Braun, congratulations on the big win tonight. You really looked like you were ready for the match and...
Too much wind-up, Marcus. Robin, give me something good and make it quick.
Paul, security footage confirmed Jacob Fatu attacked Ethan Page before the match, and after the Archetypes win and the...
What happened in the Elimination Chamber tonight was nothing short of a tragedy. But allow me to correct your well-intentioned but factually flawed statement. It was not a victory for the Archetype. You see, an Elimination Chamber match, by its very definition, requires a full complement of combatants, a full complement of healthy combatants. Anything less is a farce, another stunt, just like the Archives. The main event of WrestleMania is sacred, and the opponent for the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker must be unimpeachable. I can't speak to any of the rumors swirling in the locker room. I can't confirm or deny what people are saying.
What rumors, Mr. Heyman? What are people saying?
Robert, right? You're asking the wrong guy. I'm merely the promoter of the most devastating professional athlete of the 21st century and have no way of knowing if the Archetype conspired with Jacob Fatu to severely harm Ethan Page and his chances in the Elimination Chamber. But I can tell you that as of now...
Paul, let me jump in here. I'll take on the Archetype. I'll take on Fatu. I'll take on Ethan Page if they can scrape him off the floor. Make it a fatal four-way.
What my client means to say is that he is ready for the main event of WrestleMania no matter who his opponent is. But right now, there is no #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Okay, thank you very much. No further questions. The champ has places to be.
Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Nullified? I outlasted every man in that chamber. Yeah, Fatu jumped Ethan Page, but he jumped me after the match. And somehow I'm the one getting screwed?
I am sorry, but yes.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy Adam Pearce pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Jacob Fatu. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Braun.
Fatu leaves chaos in his wake everywhere he goes. If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. But I'll make the match.
The Archetype is ready for the most dangerous match in WWE.
Jacob Fatu annihilated the Archetype after Elimination Chamber. Why on earth did he challenge the Samoan Werewolf to a match where he would be locked in a cell with him?
Because the Archetype will do whatever it takes to challenge Braun Breaker for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, Wade, including walk through hell.
He might have bought a one-way ticket, Michael. Fatu promised a crime scene, and they just locked the damn door.
Both wrists captured.
Oh, kick connects.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
He really felt the impact on that one. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Right when it was needed.
Trading counters here.
There goes the wall. And there he goes to the outside.
He was turned into a battering ram, and the cell wall stood no chance.
And he's climbing up the godforsaken cell.
He better have something in mind, because it's a long way down when you climb up the cell.
Made it to the top of the cell. Hope he has some sort of master strategy here. If not, he's only put himself in danger.
Irish whip toward the edge.
Fatu is hanging on.
Here comes the Archetype.
Whoa, look out. Don't fall.
Fatu setting up for the Samoan drop.
No way!
Jacob Fatu and the Archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell.
Tell me I didn't just see that.
We gotta get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these men functioning?
I And this match will continue.
Super kick!
Oh, just a flat.
Shoulders down. Jacob going to end it here. Shoulder up before the count started.
Oh, he's leveled up. You're not going to keep him down. Not now. Maybe not ever.
The Samoan werewolf thinks the Archetype stole his spot at Wrestlemania. He's going to take it back in Hell in a Cell.
Arm wringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now.
Fighting back, however, punches to the midsection. Not looking good in this position.
Face first. Not a good way to land, dog.
Looking to finish it off.
Swanton bomb.
Jacob Fatu sending a clear message here. Running knee. Oh my goodness.
Knees up, got the knees up at the last second.
Oh, what a sling blade.
Boom. Go for that big boot. Oh, we got caught. Dragon screw leg whip.
He answers right back. Running knee lift.
Lifted up and back.
Go to sleep.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
2. What a kick out. I don't believe it.
Oh, that was a defiant kick out, man.
I think there is still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Oh dear, this doesn't look good.
Alley-oop. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu is going to have to dig down deep here.
Got out of dodge that time.
Sling blade. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Setting course to the top turnbuckle. Able to cap
with the greatest of ease.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Soaring.
Oh, what a counter. Knees.
That'll buy you some valuable time.
This is getting ridiculous. How are these two still able to compete, let alone stand on their own free will?
Adrenaline, the rush of the WWE Universe, hyping them up, and pure grit.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here. Getting put against the turnbuckles.
Rocked with a knee lift. Poison Rana.
An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jacob Fatu being systematically worked on, man.
Effective counter.
They'll just lay it in there with that wrist lock.
But now pumped in the jaw. And he's able to avoid that offense.
Ooh, brutal body shot.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter.
Back and forth from these competitors.
What impact off that knee lift. Poison Rana. An impressive amount of offense against him here.
He needs to figure out a way to be more...
It's night-night time.
Is that what it takes to beat Jacob?
Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory.
The Archetype just walked through heaven.
The Archetype defeated Cell match. He does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a WWE title match to make. So get out here, Braun Breaker!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
My name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the blue chip off of the dog-faced block, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Braun Breaker and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does he know?
Does who know what?
Does Braun know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Jey Uso. Then Jimmy. Two brothers coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the wise man. Funny how Hector ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left him behind. They didn't target him at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. See, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Braun Breaker was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Jacob Fatu's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman guy.
That's the champion, and he does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This is not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Braun, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting? From him?
No. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make the call. I do.
Ron, I am your oracle. Listen to me. This man...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches. And you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Champion Braun Breaker defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we've all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Braun Breaker versus the archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at your school and made you the offer to go to NXT, I saw the pain on your face when you handed that shovel to Hector.
That was not my finest moment.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. But right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company gonna be Braun Breaker? Or Jacob Fatu? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
What you're gonna find out tonight in front of a stadium full of people is what your wise man has known this entire time. He would have been a lot better off if I was his Paul Heyman guy.
Your old school mind games ain't gonna work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
You think? Because Paul worked real hard to keep us apart. I think he saw something in that beating you gave me.
What do you think he saw? Some guy who used to be somebody getting dropped on his head?
Or one of the best of all time learning every hole in your game.
The problem with that is I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life.
Then you're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Finding your raid underground, taking out Rikishi, battling the Wyatts, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
Aw, look at you. All serious and stuff. Big main event energy.
Need something, Liv?
What? I'm proud of you. You made it back. Took what? 12 months? But you got off the back of that milk carton. The great archetype. Comeback story of the year. Finally getting your shot.
Everybody's path is different.
No kidding. I never would have taken the long road. Did you feel guilty for beating up that sad old man? Decided you needed to set a good example for the kids? You were almost interesting. But now, you're back to please and thank you again. You can't tell me you didn't get tired of waiting your turn. All that buildup. Anticipation.
Yeah, maybe a little. I'm not going to say I never got hungry.
See? A hungry archetype. That's one I'd pay to see. I bet he wouldn't have let Paul Heyman get away with all that manipulation. Maybe next time. Don't wait. Don't ask. Don't earn. Just take. Kick the doors down, make a mess, and smile while you do it. Trust me. Bad behavior? It's so much more fun.
I mean, it's not like I don't see your point. I do wonder why I took the exact road I did.
Ooh, I think that little voice in your head? You should start listening to her. She sounds a lot like me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
The comeback story of the decade culminates at Wrestlemania.
Does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the archetype dreamed of? Or will all the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker?
Look, I'm choosing to believe the past year meant something. This isn't the same archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. Oh no, this is a new man who put in the work, and it's about to pay off.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything that Heyman did to put roadblocks in the archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Braun Breaker here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Breaker. By all accounts, they worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Championship.
Introducing the challenger from England, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Archetype, Colin Garrett! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at Wrestlemania tonight.
And they both feel it. Braun and the Archetype came here looking for a fight. And they're gonna get it.
All right, here we go. This is raw power. Way up and down hard.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a power bomb with that much force.
Springboard! Shooting star to the floor.
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed. Into the barricade. And now gets tossed into the ring.
450! Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
The WWE Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Braun Breaker is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket.
To the midsection double underhook.
Oh, butterfly! Lung blower!
Good luck breathing after that. Scooped up. It's time to say goodnight.
Down with a GTS.
Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see a new champion tonight?
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breaker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
Boom! He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone. A legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Well, you did it. You really did it.
Took a minute, but it feels good to be a champion again.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Heyman. You stood at the crossroads, power right there for the taking, and you chose you. It was bold. It was inspiring. It was probably stupid. But what can you do? It's not like this is a video game where you can restart, make different choices, zig where you should have zagged.
Right.
Unless it is. I mean, come on. What if this whole thing's a simulation? What if I'm just pixels and code? There could be someone out there holding a controller thinking, Xavier Woods, you handsome bastard. Get to the point.
I know the feeling.
I'm just saying, if this was a video game, then you could go back, start over, make new calls, punish Hector for his betrayal. It's not like you owed him anything.
I don't know about that.
Exactly, you don't. But you could find out if this was a game. If it was, this is exactly where a little choice would appear, asking you if you wanted to give up your title and play through things again, or stay here and hang with Adam Pearce for a while, defending that championship.
I just got this title. Now you want me to give it up and try to earn it all over again?
Okay, well, since apparently I can trigger menus now, I guess I'll just hang here awkwardly, waiting for you to get bored and come back.
Well, talk about making a WrestleMania moment. I can't believe Heyman tried to jump ship to your side. What a piece of work.
Honestly, after everything Heyman's done, I wasn't surprised he tried to pull that.
Good point. Well, I'm glad it was never in doubt that you'd make the right decision.
I didn't need Heyman to get back to where I wanted to be. And I certainly don't need him to stay there either.
Speaking of staying on top, it's now time to defend your championship.
I look forward to the challenge.
Let's see how you stand on your own in this title match.